What's up, pals? Welcome to the Your Random Pal channel. And today I'm in southern Indiana and I'm going exploring an abandoned amusement park. And I brought along some company with me. Brought along my cousin Ash. Say hi, Ash.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
So, you like to go exploring haunted places and stuff?
Yes.
So you think this place will be haunted?
I hope so.
What are you gonna do if like a ball comes out of nowhere or you see a ghost child?
I'm gonna run.
You're gonna run?
I'll leave you.
We're gonna do a lot of walking while we're out here, believe me. Can't wait to get trekking out there. It's gonna be a long walk because we have to park the car away from the actual place called Rose Island. The interesting thing is, being called Rose Island is a bit of a misnomer because it's actually on the Devil's Backbone, which is a peninsula, but Rose Island sounds better as a marketing ploy, so that's what attracted people to come there back in the day, which we're talking about the 20s through the 30s. Now, in the 30s, the Great Depression and the 1937 flood is what put the final nail in the coffin for Rose Island, and it's been abandoned ever since. So we're talking, you know, getting close to a century. There's still some ruins back there, and it's cool to check out. So that's where we're headed at, and it's located in the Charlestown State Park. That's how you get to it. You drive through there, and then there's a part where you got to park your car and do a lot of walking the rest of the way. All right, so we're in the park now, and it's October, so the leaves are changing. There's some fall colors out here. Still got a ways to go on some of the trees though. It's a little bit of a drive through the park to find this place, because this place is actually on the river. So we came off of Highway 62 and went through the Charleston Park entrance, and then we drive a little ways through the park and we get to the end and we do some walking. So cuz, have you figured out where we are on that map?
I think so. I think we're right here.
Right there. All right, we're getting close,
And
right?
there's Rose. Yeah, there's Rose Island right here.
All right.
So we're getting close to our trek.
Yeah. Final destination.
I better not be the final destination. It will not be the final destination. I need to learn how to drive a stick. That way, if I run, I need to leave you. I need to drive away. I'm not getting very far.
Yeah. Well, cuz, it's the end of the road. We're gonna have to walk from here.
All right. Trek.
Yeah.
Trekking.
Here is the start of the walkway, and as you can see, they got it blocked off, so you can't drive your car up here, but you could take a bicycle, or you could rollerblade.
Those scooters downtown. Be like, oh,
Yeah.
That's what we need. That way we can run from ghosts too.
Yeah. Maybe not the conservation officers though. They might be like, no motorized vehicles back here.
There's no sign.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you read all the fine
Moped.
print in the
Okay, we
map?
might need to. We can ride a moped.
Maybe you could ride a hoverboard like they did in Back to the Future.
That's true. That would probably be acceptable, but I would fall.
You would fall.
I would fall. I can't balance very well.
So you don't have that
I
coordination.
don't have no coordination.
You ever been surfing?
No. I can't even barely on the water. Ski.
Can you boogie board?
Boogie board? No, barely.
I've never been surfing either, so you know, don't feel bad. Supposedly this is like a mile walk to actually get to the amusement park. So, you know, good walk to a creepy little abandoned place, you know, out in the woods. Well, it's Halloween's coming up, you know.
What if Jason's down here?
Yeah, or the ghost kids, you know, from the amusement park. Yeah. Or the Poplick goat man who rides around in my little car.
I just went to that. That was fun, actually.
That's when he's not riding on the train trestle. He rides in the little Nissan Pal that I have.
He's living his best life.
Yeah. All right, we're coming up on the first warning sign here. Attention, very steep and strenuous trail. Please do not hike down if you cannot hike back up.
Guess I can't go.
So you think you can make it back up the hill after all that partying last night?
Probably not. My stomach's upset. You might have to carry me.
Yeah. Be like having a backpack.
I'm gonna feel the burn on the way back.
Yeah.
Like now, it's even a little bit steep now.
Yeah, like look at how steep this. I don't know if you can really tell by the camera, but it gets really steep going down here.
Yeah, like we're going at a pace.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like I'm flying down here. Look, in case you get tired, there's a bench. You're not tired already, are you?
Nap time.
We ain't even made it there yet.
Come on, nap time.
Nap time was last night after partying.
That's the same energy for the ghosts.
Yeah, they got a lot of energy down there. They drink that Ohio River water.
Bad juju energy.
It's all that Ohio River water down there.
Yeah, that'll make anybody crazy.
And what do we have here? Another bench just right down from the other one.
I need to rest again.
Must be a lot of tired people on this trail. Like Ashley. Well, there's a bench so you can get your lunch on your way down. Hey, cuz.
I already lost my lunch.
We're kind of at the midway point on this trek down. There's a bridge to get to the island or peninsula, however you want to call it. Want to do a little race?
Okay.
All right, see who can get to the bridge first.
We're gonna run.
Yeah, we're gonna run.
Go.
I'm dusting you. I'm dusting you.
Hey, I'm keeping up.
I can't even see the bridge yet. Wait, oh there, I see the bridge now. Game on. Boom. Left Cuzin Ash in the dust. I'm worn out. You gonna make it or you need another nap?
I need another bench. Where's the bench?
You got a rock this time. That's what you got to sit on. So what do you think of the bridge, Ash?
That's cool.
Yeah, this is the Portersville Bridge. This is the gateway, I guess you could say, to Rose Island. The other way you could get to Rose Island was by steamboat. Now, from what I've read, the original bridge was a wooden swaying bridge, so I don't... So here we have a river that runs into a river, although with the trees I can't really see it, but it runs into the Ohio River back that way. As you can hear, a lot of creaking, makes a lot of noise. And it's very scenic and picturesque out here, especially in fall time. Because there's people.
Thank you for photobombing me.
Yeah, you getting some good selfies in?
Yes, I am.
She's got to look good on Snapchat, guys. And now we are setting foot on the Devil's Backbone. That's Rose Island, the peninsula.
I present to you Rose Island. We are here.
Yeah, and I got a bunch of historical pictures and information, so you learn about it as soon as you get here. Here's the map. We are right here, and we're gonna go explore this little island area here. There's the Portersville Bridge we just came across. So we walked from way back yonder all the way up to here. Let's see what the trails have to offer.
Hopefully not us.
Yeah. Maybe there's some ghost children ready to play. They probably want some cherry Coke, you know.
Oh man, I'm not sharing.
You know, Coke they had Coke back in the 20s and 30s, so you know, them kids, they know what Coke is.
Know what it is. And now
and they probably had the real Coke stuff with the real Coke in it. Oh, here's one of these little wind-up deals where it talks to you and tells you stuff.
Can we wind it?
Yeah, go for it. I think you gotta push a button afterwards.
To select a message, please.
It doesn't want to talk to you, Ashley.
It doesn't.
Rose Island. Rose Island hosted 130 visitors annually during its heyday in the night.
You're not cranking
The
it fast enough.
1937 flood destroyed the amusement park, and it was never rebuilt. During World War II, the property became part of the Indiana Army ammunition plant. Then, in 1995, the state of Indiana created Charlestown State Park, a 2,400-acre recreation area, including 860 acres donated by the U.S. Army, and what was known as the Rose Island Amusement Park.
Look, they got picnic tables over here for you to nap in. So if you take a nap, you'll wake up and this place will be all dark, and then all the ghosts will come out and bother you.
We could take a nap till dark. Is that water out there? Am I tripping?
Yeah, it should be the Ohio River. I mean, we're right on the Ohio River.
Oh, okay.
Look at here. What is this? Looks like a crypt. Maybe the crypt keeper's in there.
Ah!
Let's see. Nope, just some twigs and leaves. Nothing scary in there, but there might be something hidden underneath that ground, you know. Not for sure what it is because it doesn't actually have a
Label.
Yeah, a label, a historical marker, maybe sounds more appropriate, but you know, a label. Like a, you know, Walmart shopping label or something, you know.
Something's over there.
You see something?
I see something. What is that?
It's a bird. It's a plane. Superman.
It's a dog.
It's a dog? Okay. See the sun peeking through the trees a little bit. It's quite shady out here.
Very. Lots
Yeah.
of trees.
Yeah, if you came out here on a cold day, you'd probably really be cold because you're right on the river and all the shade. But on a hot day, this would be the place to be. So I have came upon the McDonald's arches. Actually, it's the Rose Island arches. I don't think there's a McDonald's on this island. Yeah, McDonald's is everywhere, but I don't think they have a McDonald's on Rose Island. I know you're probably a little hungry. You got your nap in, but you didn't get your nap in. You're still tired, and you had your energy drink, and now you want your Big Mac, you know.
Big Mac would hit the spot.
But anyway, these are really cool because these are remnants of the past when this was an actual amusement park, and these were, I think, lined with roses. That's why they call it. Well, not only did they call it Rose Island for that reason, but the guy that created Rose Island, his name was David Rose, so hence the name Rose Island, and they decorated it with roses. If you look at the base here, you can faintly see walkway of roses. Well, let's see, we got a log here. Can you do some balancing? You want to try some balancing, cuz?
Should I practice?
Yeah, I should practice.
Okay, okay.
Let's see you do the balancing act on the log.
See how bad I am!
You're not gonna be surfing like doing that, you know. You gotta.
I have a soda in my hand. It's making me imbalanced.
Here, I'll take your soda.
Okay. Oh, now it's moving. This is like
It's
Ninja
moving?
Warrior.
Well, that's because the ghosts are moving it for you.
Oh my goodness. Plot twist.
See, that's the log ride of Rose Island. You didn't know there was a log ride attraction, right?
Free too.
Yeah. And then there's this little offshoot from the arches. So let's see what's back here. Here, you might want your Coke after that one.
Thank you. I need a beverage.
So right here we got a marker. This is the dance hall. And there's a little blue sign that marks where the water came up on the 1937 flood, which it looks pretty low right here, but we're kind of at a high point.
Yeah, the water's way down there.
Yeah, the water's down there. So as we go through here, there's got more, they have more of those little blue markers, and they'll probably, some of them be up yay high and some of them be down low because it's a hilly area. Now, let's see what's over here where the dance hall used to be. There's some kind of remnants. What do we got here? Kind of looks like maybe they had a chimney over here. It's all roped off or well, wired off. It's not barbed wire. I don't think it's electric. Nope, not electric. As you can see on the other side, it looks like, I don't know, what do you think it is? I kind of think it's a chimney.
Or like a wood oven, maybe?
Maybe that was the dance pit. You know, it says a mosh pit back in the day. That was the dance pit. So when they were getting down, they were getting down in this dance pit. I mean, look, it's got like a rock or concrete around it. So it makes a circle.
It almost, yeah, like fountain-like, but it wasn't
So
a fountain.
you put like some people in the middle, and then you got the line dance going around. I don't know. There's something over here. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Some metal objects. I don't know if that came off of a ride or what. You got, it's like a rod, and then these, I don't know, off a sign or something. Nothing tells us what it is, so, you know, who knows? The ghost put it there, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Or what was it, Michael Myers or
Jason.
Jason? You think Jason put it there?
He might be. He was in the woods.
I hear voices in the woods. So here's something interesting. This tree is a little bent, a little bit crooked. It's neat how the shape of it compared to like these other trees, which are just straight up and stuff, and they are quite tall compared to Ashley. Like, how tall you think those are?
What, 50 foot?
Probably.
4, 5, 6 stories?
I'd say about 6 stories, yeah.
It's definitely taller than my apartment building.
And over here, as we go through the archways, here's another marker for the 1937 flood. And you see it's a bit higher than the other one. It's probably about 2 foot off the ground from here. And there's the marker for the dance hall. And there's another one of those spin the wheel things, and they talk to you. And they also got a sign here that tells you some information about the dance hall. And really fun fact here, did you know prior to the 1920s it was considered scandalous if dancers' bodies touched one another? What do you think of that, cuz?
Oh, scandalous.
They probably wouldn't like the music you listen to,
They
right?
Wouldn't. They wouldn't.
They like the music videos. You'd be like, oh, we gotta do something about that. We gotta expel her from the island. It'd be like Survivor. How long will she last on Rose Island? In the 1920s, she wouldn't last very long. The fashion police, the moral police, they would be all over her. Like, we gotta get you off the island. Wait, we can't touch her. Oh, she's bad. And what is that we see here, Ashley? Another sign?
Yes.
So this sign is the dining hall that they had on the Rose Island. Some black and white photos of it. They served fresh fried fish. Sounds delicious.
From the Ohio River. I hope it was a lot cleaner back then.
Yeah, I think the Ohio River was a lot cleaner back in the 20s and 30s before all the, well, when was the Industrial Revolution? They might have started dumping chemicals back in the river back then. I don't know if the catfish were quite as big back then, though. And another historical marker. Talked about the cottages. So this place was not only an amusement park, but it was kind of a resort area. You could stay here and spend a bit of time on here. Had accommodations for you. And look at how much room service costs. 20 cents extra per person. That's a ripoff, right?
Yeah.
That's highway robbery.
Oh my goodness.
Nowadays they throw in the room service for free, but usually you gotta tell them to put room service on, you know. Yeah, this is like your vacation getaway. I guess like some people go to Florida, and then other people wanted to go to Rose Island. But it's easier to get to back in the day, because if you were traveling from, say, Indiana, Louisville to, you know, Florida, it probably took you a lot longer with their like 55-mile-an-hour speed limits or their Model Ts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now you can just like zip down to Florida like 75, 85 mile an hour. So a lot quicker to get there. But back in the day, Rose Island, if you lived around this area, southern Indiana, northern Kentucky, you could take a steamboat, which is relaxing way to get here and party for the summer while school's out.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I assume they had school out during the summer back in the day. I don't know. Oh, look. Got a little trail here. And go explore it.
Let's go explore off the trail, off the grid.
Off the beaten path. Oh, here's a sign for the cottage. So this is where the cottage would be. Now look, right above the cottage sign is the blue marker for the 37 flood. That's crazy tall. Like here I am, I'm like right at the bottom of the cottage sign. And you can see the blue markers above the top of the cottage sign. So the flood really came way up, and we're getting close to the Ohio River as we walk down. So that was quite the flood. And that flood, not only, it affected Louisville, Kentucky, southern Indiana immensely, but that flood ran all the way up to like Pennsylvania. So the Ohio River runs a really long distance. So from here, this vantage point, you can see the muddy banks of the Ohio River. Just a stone throw away. Oh, I see something in the distance. It's blue. Looks kind of like a ball. Maybe the ghost children left it. Let's climb over this log and get a better view. Nope, it is some kind of barrel, a blue barrel. Might be filled with whiskey or rum.
I'll take rum.
Okay, well you were wondering why the rum's gone, right? That's Captain Jack Sparrow stash in that thing, right? Got a photo shoot for Ashley. She wants to add to her Snapchat collection. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
Oh, another weird looking tree right here. This almost kind of looks like Neptune's fork because it's like three, kind of splits into three.
That's cool.
All these crunchy leaves. They're gonna know we're coming.
I know, I'm not quiet at all.
Yeah. Old rotted out log. This one we're at the duck.
Ew, I think I've seen a bug.
Here, we're gonna see if Ashley can do the limbo. Let me get on the other side here. Do the limbo, Ashley.
Limbo.
How low can you go? She made it! Yay!
Hey!
Everybody give Ashley a hand clap. Now here's some interesting stuff here. Look at this tree. It's like its roots are all exposed.
That is so cool.
This is a really neat little area. Just if you like tree roots and they fascinate you. And there's some kind of wooden structure there. Have no clue what it is, but it's there. But you can see how on a tree over yonder, it's got the roots exposed. You can see the ground and stuff. So it's like half exposed, half in the ground. So maybe this land kind of eroded away over time. There's another old log right there. I would say the flood probably left a lot of these logs here. So a lot of these logs have probably been sitting here since the 1937 flood, because to floods, it brings all debris ashore. All right, we're coming up on something else. Let's check this out.
That's cool.
So we have some columns, some stone columns, pillars you might call them. And you got some stepping stones. So this is where the steamboat would come and drop the people off to enjoy their stay at Rose Island. Here, right. So Cuzin Ash noticed a lock over here. So I would assume that this had like a gate over here, and they probably put this log here to keep the tourists from going all the way down and stuff, but that's where the steamboats would come. There was various steamboats that would come down here. The Belle of Louisville, on my side of the river, was one of the boats that would come here and drop people off. And back in the day, though, it wasn't called the Belle of Louisville. I believe it's called the Idlewood. And there was also other steamboats, one from Cincinnati and other parts in these neck of the woods that would come and drop people off for their good times. Want to go explore the river a little bit?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Hop on down. I see the light.
You think the boat will come get it?
I doubt it. you might have to put out a SOS signal. Hopefully it's
They might Uber us.
Single captain. You bat your eyes at him, maybe he'll stop and pick you up. Probably leave me though, you know. Thumb up for the boat. Maybe we'll get a ride back to the car, right?
Yeah.
Somehow, I don't know. Ah, the sounds of the river lapping up on the shore. And right across the way is Kentucky, where I'm from. Although that's not Louisville over there. There's some houses and stuff. Not exactly for sure what part of Kentucky that is. But a lot of people living on the river, and they got a good view of Rose Island. So maybe they got a boat and they can just hop on over here anytime they want, right? I'm sure they could shore up to a log or something.
Well, they better pitch a tent.
Yeah.
with the ghosts.
Yeah, go camping.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen any ghosts yet?
No, we keep hearing noises.
Yeah. We hear voices here and there and stray dogs and stuff. So up here would be a nice place to go to sleep under this log here. Good way to pitch the night out. You could look at the moon at night. And the trash down below. It's like somebody got their motor oil bottle and a milk jug. All right, let's trek back up the hill.
Oh boy.
All right, steep steps here.
We got this.
Yeah.
This is just preparing us for the walk back.
Yep. Alley-oop.
I'm not trying that.
Not that adventurous today. Here, try walking all over these.
Okay, let's see if I can do it. Here, you gonna hold the coat?
Yeah, I'll hold the coat. All right, round 2.
This one looks
Cuzin
better.
Ash.
This one's better. Look, I'm getting
Yeah.
better.
You'll be a circus performer one of these days.
Man.
They used to have animals on this island. I don't know if you know that. They had like a little zoo or something. Maybe they had a lion tamer or something.
Huh. Like some bears.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Like a circus.
Would you want to hold a hula hoop and have a lion jump through it?
No. They're brave.
They're brave.
They're brave. They're brave. Would you do that?
No. No. Would I jump a car high up in the air like the Dukes of Hazzard? Yeah. Actually, I've jumped a trophy truck up in out in the Nevada desert like them. So. Yeah, I'd do something crazy like that, you know, as long as it involves a car.
I'd ride in a hot air balloon, or visit an abandoned haunted amusement park, but
Yeah, you can check that off your
not
list.
wrangle a hiker.
Here we got another marker. And check this out. This is crazy. It's not even in frame. You got to look all the way up. Way up top there is a blue marker for the 37 foot. So, wow. What a difference that makes depending on the elevation of where you're at on this island. And here we got another little historical marker. Some more black and white photos of there's a steamboat bringing the passengers over to the island and a family enjoying their time at the island. And a little did you know thing. I got a friend of mine that's always telling me, did you know? Rose Island had enough picnic tables to seat 1,500 people. I guess back in the day, that's pretty impressive. Now we got these giant stadiums, and how many do they seat? Like 20,000 people or something, you know?
Easy.
But back in the day, I'm sure this was the Six Flags back in the day. Everybody wanted to come here, and or Disney World back in the day, you know, because Disney World didn't come about till I think the 70s. Cuzin Ash discovered a little something up here, so we're gonna walk up this way. Oh look, we got a sign for a hotel. This is like the, was it Motel 6 maybe was up here, you think? Or Tom Bodette? You left the lights on for everybody at Rose Island, you think so?
I hope it's more like the Omni and where there's a chef there.
I bet a lot of people back in the 20s or 30s didn't have electricity, so maybe he just put a bunch of skylights in, so that was the Motel 6 back in the day. We'll leave the lights on, we'll just leave the skylights open, you know. But anyway, this is where the hotel was, and let's see, they got some historical markers over here. Go over here, this is about the steamboat. This is about the flood. And here we got a little bit about the Rose Island Hotel. As you can see, people had a nice view. And here it is. That was the hotel back in the day, black and white. And here's a little bit of a color picture of it. You can see it's looks like a nice bed and breakfast. And look around. What happened to the hotel's foundation since its closing in 1937? I don't know. I don't see the foundation, but maybe it's maybe this little, there's a little wall. It looks like it's buried here, right beyond this fencing. So I'm assuming that is kind of the foundation of the Rose Island Hotel. Ash, a stray dog. What's up, little buddy?
A stray dog?
Okay, so it's not really a stray dog, so don't call animal control with somebody else out here visiting the park. All right, so we've already been down that way. We've been through the arches, so that means we got to go this way. Somebody left some rope behind. Maybe that was from the lion tamer back in the day, right?
We're getting closer to the animals.
Yeah, I think there's a marker probably wherever they had a little zoo back in the day out here. And we're coming upon another historical marker. This one is for the zoo. So this time I'm going to turn the camera over to Cuzin Ash, and she's going to give a little history lesson on the Rose Island Zoo.
We found the zoo at Rose Island. They didn't have a lion, but they had a big bear. It says that, I remember there was a big black bear called Teddy Roosevelt in a cage, and it says that they had alligators in a pit. I wouldn't want to see that.
So they did have Cocaine Bear here at one time?
Apparently it was Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy
Roosevelt.
Or,
yes.
Yeah, the bear that was named after Teddy Roosevelt or something like that.
There's a fun fact on here, and it says, did you ever have a teddy bear like the Rose Island bear? Your childhood teddy bear was named for President Teddy Roosevelt.
So cool little history tidbit. And do you see any remnants of the zoo? I see a big rock, and that's about all I see around here.
Yeah.
But this is the area where the zoo would have been. So
what if we see the bear?
I don't know, there could be bears roaming around. And what do we got here? We got a sign here. What is this? No hunting or trespassing. State park boundary. You don't feel like doing anything illegal today, do you?
I do not, and the bear might be over there.
All right, so we're coming up on something interesting here. It's like a pool. You ready to go swimming, Ash?
I'm ready. Actually, I'm not. It's cold.
You're gonna go swimming you want to go swimming in a pool full of gravel?
Did they have heated pools back then? I don't think so, right?
I said gravel, not heated. Yeah, doubt that's heated, but maybe the sun will heat it up pretty good for you.
Extra gravel.
Yeah. So we have the Rose Island pool, and this was the spot to be at back in the day in the summertime. It has been filled in with gravel. Now this pool actually held water for a long time, but they filled it in with gravel. I believe they did that for probably insurance purposes or liability or something, so people would come and swim in it because the amusement park's long gone. But yes, this pool actually held water for a very long time until they decided, I guess the Parks Department or whoever, decided to fill it in with gravel. So here we have the historical marker for the pool, and you can see some black and white pictures of people enjoying the pool back in the day. All right, Cuzin Ash, tell some facts about the pool behind us.
They had no air conditioning. They dip in the pool was the ultimate way to cool off on the hot summer day while they're vacationing here.
And how much money could you make a day being a lifeguard out at this pool?
$5.
$5?
$5
an hour or a day? A day, wow.
A day.
You're talking about bare minimum wage, but that was a lot different back in the day, so they were probably kind of rich back then.
Yeah, apparently that was a good price maybe.
Yeah, buy a couple of Cokes and candy bars for that amount of money, right?
After a hard day of a lifeguard.
Yeah. Now, what was the interesting feature about this pool right here?
The concrete pool was said to be the first filtered water pool in the Midwest.
So he's gonna see if this thing will play something for her.
All right.
There were a lot of good-looking girls at the swimming pool back then. I was young and liked girls. Across the pool was a restaurant.
What do you have to say about that, Ash? That creepy voice that sounded like Colonel Sanders looking for girls at Rose Island?
The swimming pool.
You're in trouble, I think.
We gotta keep a watch out.
Yeah. He's not after me, he's after you. So the sign back there talked like a lot of people would jump off of the trees and into the pool. That was their day of, what does it call it, skydiving? No, it's not skydiving, it's pool diving or whatever. Anyway, people would take a dive off the trees back in the day. Supposedly, they would have to keep people from doing that to get in this pool here. You want to take a dive into the pool?
That would be scary.
Well, you got some steps in case you don't want to do that. Or you can just jump off the edge here. Like 1, 2, 3, go! Boom!
I hope it was deeper than this back in the day.
Yeah, I'm sure they filled it in with a lot of gravel. I don't know how they got the truck down here to fill it in with gravel, but that would be an interesting part of history, right?
Right.
They should tell us how they got all this gravel down in here.
Dropped it from the sky.
Yeah. Had a helicopter come up from the sky. Yeah, it could have dropped a bunch of gravel in the pool, so kids can no longer get in the pool and get wet.
The pool is closed.
Yep. It's closed forever.
Forever.
Now here we have some more historical markers and signs from Rose Island. As you can see, this is like a replica of the sign back in the day. Just to kind of welcome people. And it's the Idlewild. That was the steamboat you could take. That was what the Belle Louisville used to be called. And the tickets were 50 cents. So like all amusement parks and fun places, there are some rules, and they're written on this thing here. And I'm gonna let Ashley read them off to you and explain them to you.
Rose Island was purchased for the purpose of making a public playground and summer resort for the pleasure of the people of the Falls cities. To ensure the success of the enterprise, the management has adopted certain definite rules which all parties are expected to respect. No
Patrons.
What did I say?
I said pardons.
Mom.
She's tongue-tied.
It's rubbed off a little bit, okay?
Okay, well, this is a replica sign. They should have done a better job printing it, right?
Yes. So no gambling will be allowed.
Oh, no gambling, so no casinos over here.
No casinos, no poker.
Okay.
No drinking permitted. Oh, wow. How are you supposed to have fun?
Back in the day, I guess they didn't do that.
Beer?
It was what, Prohibition days.
Animals must not be molested.
I wonder what happened back here in the day.
What?
Animals must not be molested. It says right here.
Oh. Wow.
I wonder what would make them have to put that on a a sign.
A huge sign.
Yeah, it's
big.
you can't molest the animals when you come to Rose Island. You know, but who does that? Did they do that back in the day? And is there any more stuff we need to know about when you come to Rose Island?
Under no circumstances will unbecoming conduct be permitted on the island.
I think that's what they call today disorderly conduct.
Oh, okay.
It's like when you get drunk.
Or no fighting with people and arguing.
Yeah.
All who wish to enjoy its many advantages must do their part.
Yep.
So they're not molesting animals.
Yeah. Don't molest the animals when you come to Rose Island, people. I don't know why they had to put that sign there, but there must be a reason. And what do we come up again? There's a little structure here. It almost looks like a bench, but it's not. It's a concrete structure, foundation of sorts. Maybe this is where they had the restroom at because there's a pipe there, and maybe you did your business and it all went down the hole, right? You know.
Yeah, there's no electricity, there's no plumbing, right?
This could have been like the Rose Island outhouse. I can picture that. Here's the foundation. You know, back in the day they had outhouses. They didn't have
right. There's no electricity, no plumbing.
Yeah, you couldn't flush or anything. It's just
poop and go.
Goes down a hole, and then the flies get in there and bite you and all that kind of crap.
Sounds luxurious.
Yeah, well, maybe they had better accommodations in the little Hotel 6 they had on the island, right?
Yeah.
The Motel 6.
Yeah, maybe they had 2 holes.
Yeah. All went in the Ohio River one way or another.
And then filtered into the swimming pool.
Yeah, I mean, either way, the flood would have washed it all down the river.
Oh, it makes...
Selfie time again with Ashley.
Oh, I just realized when we came out. That's cool.
Yep, there's the bridge.
Yep.
We went full circle. All right, so we're trekking back and come to a fork in the road. Look, we can either walk back up that steep way or we can go this way. What do you say, Ashley?
I'm in. Okay,
cool. Taking trail number 3 up this way, and we're gonna see where it leads. Now this might be the part where Jason comes out and gets us, right? Or
I already
Michael
thought
Myers.
I heard something.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yep, there's ghosts in these woods. They're haunted. We'll see where this trail leads us to, if it's a shortcut or if we get lost or whatever, you know. Ashley's got a map, or no, she gave it to me. One of us can figure it out, how to get back, right?
I hope so. It's gonna get dark soon. I don't want to be out here.
Afraid of the dark?
Yeah, and there's ghosts.
Allegedly, maybe. I don't know. I hear things.
And a bear.
Maybe some gators too. Ghost gators?
Ghost gators, ghost children. I don't know what's worse.
Maybe you'll find another barrel of rum.
It'll help us be warm through the night.
All right, this trail's getting a little bit treacherous. Obviously, we're on the path because there's some steps here. Going down, they're made of wood. How you doing over there?
Good. So far, so good. And we haven't heard another noise.
Yeah, and we haven't seen a bench to take a nap on either. Yeah, let's see. We're actually running alongside the river that runs into the Ohio River.
The gators could be close.
Yeah, there could be some gators, freshwater gators, right? I don't know, the way the catfish are down these parts, the catfish might have ate some of them.
Yeah.
Big as those catfish get pretty big in the Ohio River.
Yes, they do. They're huge. They're the size of me.
And as we walk along, there's another little bridge you can walk over. Comes in quite handy because look at how steep this is. It looks like it may have been a waterfall at one time, or maybe if it's the rainy season, it gets wet and it flows out there down to that river. And now here's where it gets narrow and steep.
Half butt steps.
Starting to get dark. Are we gonna make it out of here before nightfall?
I hope so.
Stay tuned, pals, and find out. Look at there, we're really close to the water right here. Take a long step there, be right in the water.
This is steep.
Yeah.
We got our bumpers to keep us from falling.
Yeah, these are the guardrails for pedestrians. So you don't go over the cliff, you know. Of course, people have accidents and tear them up like that one back there.
Yep.
Oh, look, Ashley, a bench.
That one's a little dirty. We might skip that one.
You might skip that one. A little bit dirty for her, you know. Everything's got to be nice and clean for
That one might be
Ash.
from the 20s.
Yeah, it might be.
That one's original.
Yeah,
Antique.
unrestored. Up and down. You know that children's story, Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah.
I feel like we're kind of in that story right now. We're walking through the woods.
Didn't the remake of it, wasn't it like a scary movie?
I have not seen the remake, so I don't know. Have you seen it?
No.
And another bridge. It's pretty cool. This one's a bit bigger than the other one. Hope you had enough caffeine today.
I think I might have. Actually, I'm hungry. I wish there was McDonald's.
Well, we saw the arches, but they weren't golden, so check out that log. It's got all this mushrooms on it, I think, or fungus is what it is.
Fungi? Fungi?
Mushroom is actually fungi. You like mushrooms?
I do not.
You do not?
Well, on pizza. They're okay.
Oh, so you'll eat them on pizza, but just not in general?
Not really.
My friends won't eat them at all. I love them.
Oh, I lied. Fried mushrooms are really good.
I hear leaves crunching.
I do too.
Yep. It's crunchy out here. It's fall time.
Extra crunchy.
Yep. I don't think we're alone out here though.
I don't
Probably
think so.
probably got that Colonel Sanders man kind of voice guy out here looking for girls.
There were a lot of good-looking girls at the swimming pool back then.
For girls
Yeah.
to take to the pool.
Yeah, I'll take to the pool. Bucket of fried chicken.
And I'm hungry.
It
but I'm still
sounded
not
like
going with
Colonel
it.
Sanders on the little wind-up thing, so. I mean, maybe it's his brother or his cousin, you know.
There's probably a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they have chicken.
He might have been the fish man frying up the fish on the island.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not chicken, it's fish.
So, yeah. KFF, Kentucky Fried Fish. Yeah. Yep.
Ohio River catfish.
Yeah. You hear something? You just stopped all of a sudden.
Yeah, all these birds are going crazy.
Maybe there's an animal carcass laying around here somewhere.
Or something scared them. I don't think it was us.
Sun's still shining.
Definitely.
You can hear the birds going crazy over here.
We're getting closer to the birds.
Have you ever seen that Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds?
I don't think
Where
so.
all those like black birds, it's a black and white movie and they all come after people. It's just like a big swarm of them and they just attack people.
Oh man, that's scary.
You need to watch that movie. Or at least YouTube it, see what it's about.
I will.
Oh, there they are. Dead silence now.
That was creepy.
Well, we got a pathway full of steps like we're walking up to a temple or something. Watch your Indiana Jones movies?
Yeah.
Okay. We might have to do some of that type of stuff. Hope you brought your bullwhip with you.
I did not.
Might have to swing across a river or something.
I have a Coke. That's all I have.
Okay, well.
We're against the odds right now.
Yeah.
Something's really close.
Oh, we hear something.
Bunny?
Yeah, I think it was a bunny.
False alarm, not a ghost. Bunny.
We have been walking quite a ways now.
We have.
I'm sure more than a mile.
Definitely.
Your legs tired yet?
A little bit. I'm still hungry.
So now we're coming up on a road. This might be the end. We might be at the road to the parking lot. So we're on the road out of here, and there's a fence with barbed wire over there. That's where they keep the aliens, right, cuz?
Yep. That's where the aliens are.
That must be the Area 51 of Indiana. They just don't tell us about it. You wonder what experiments they do on people.
Yeah, what
It
experiments?
might be that voice guy. He might be back in that area. He might be probing people. He might be an alien himself.
Oh God.
Transforms into Colonel Sanders.
Comes out of the lake.
I wonder what the girls are doing today.
That's why they filled the pool up. He kept coming out of the pool, so they filled it up. Now he comes out of the lake.
Remember, it was done for safety reasons.
Safety?
All right, so we're turning around. I think we got lost. I think we should have made a right when we made a left. Is that what we did?
Yeah, we should.
We're on the paved road. We're directionally challenged people.
We're walking back towards the aliens.
Yeah. Take me to the mothership.
It's okay. I've been pronouncing words wrong all day too, so now we're going the wrong way.
You know,
Lost.
you should try Hooked on Phonics. Works for a lot of people.
It did. It did. But it's not around anymore, so maybe it didn't.
Somebody needs to bring back Hooked on Phonics.
Just for me.
Yeah, just for Ash. All right, I see the parking lot up yonder, so we are out of the woods and we're clear.
Officially closed free.
Yeah. Well, pals, that's a long walk, and that's a wrap for this episode. So until next episode, share a Coke with Cuzin Ash. And don't worry, be random!
And if you never ran and miss another random car video,
Remember, ring that bell. Ring that bell.